We looked into it, did a bit of research, did 3 or 4 months of my own research, and then found that all levels of sport are marginalised, all levels of sport are financially troubled, if you like. And therefore, how do we build a proposition that serves sport as a wider ecosystem? Sport won't exist in the way that we know it unless we look after it.
You have to understand from the grassroots what it's like at the grassroots.
You know, from a club's perspective, I've got 3 children, so who are all massively into sport, and obviously through playing myself in different sports.
It played a massive part in my development up to the age of 14, 15. But it wasn't just the football, it was the cricket, it was the athletics, it was riding bikes, it was everything to do with sport. It really helped me to realise that perhaps I had a chance to do something in sport that was quite serious.
We have a massive section of our community, and that being sport, who unfortunately have been let down.
You know, when we see these kids stay with us for a long time, you see the characteristics of them, that they're going to be wise about how they live. And maybe the greatest reward is then when you see some adults coming out the other end, solid people that have it together, becoming good husbands, good wives. They're making it where they value the things that they're doing in their community as well.
Kids are playing sport straight away. So if you think kids are your community or will be your community, or whichever way you look at it, that means sport is at the heart of what you do. Kids are out playing football, they're kicking the ball, they're throwing the ball, they want to play tennis when Wimbledon's on, you know. They see some NBA stuff, they want to play basketball, some skateboarding, that's quite cool, let me do some skateboarding. Sport runs through the veins of everybody, essentially, to some level. And if you think about communities, sport is either the thing that brings the community together, and just look at football and how people come to their local teams, they support their local team. Grassroots through to the Premiership, right, through to elite.
The better the facilities and the opportunity that you offer to the kids, the more we've got a chance of building out that wide funnel at the bottom, the greater the opportunity to grow the talent and have the talent popping out the top. And for Britain, that's a fantastic thing. I mean, we are known as a nation that produces fantastic sportsmen and women. We know what it takes to win. We've seen it in cycling, we've seen it in rowing, we've seen it in gymnastics. Just look at some of the football clubs that we have, and onwards and upwards, right? So we want to make sure we keep growing those sports, but when you start restricting it or the financial resources aren't targeted in the right way, you then have an impact on grassroots without a shadow of a doubt.
And then you get right to the top of the pyramid, and people say, why is Team GB not performing to the level they could have been, or why are we not won a World Cup at football? Well, it doesn't start at elite sports, it starts right at the grassroots.